Alright, we are back. It has been roughly 24 hours. Give or take a little. Our epoxy has hardened up. Still a little bit pliable, but that's probably because that's thicker than it's supposed to be set at. So either way, it's good enough to take the clamps off. Okay. Well, that one came off. That one came off. Well, loosen it. There we go. I just took the paint with it. That's alright. Good. Sweet. So we have a glued up knife blank. Or not knife blank, knife handle. Get it clamped up and start taking a rasp to it, I guess. Let's see if we get a little bit on the blade here. That cleaned off fine. And you can see where we cleaned up with the rubbing alcohol. That worked well at the front there. So those lines are nice and clean. Knife clamped up in the vise. The main reason I started sawing these by hand is because I don't want to heat up the pins too much, and melt the epoxy. Hindsight, maybe I should have just gone gentle with the angle grinder, but I'm kind of committed now, so. I don't have to be. I can stop and use the angle grinder at any point, but I'm determined now. Put it that way. Because there's so much material, I'm going to use the horseshoe rasp, farrier's rasp. Making progress. A lot of this will get cleaned up with sandpaper too. But it looks like we got a nice glue joint all the way down. Pretty much flush with the tang. The top and bottom now. Just need to flush up the the butt of it here. We're not down to the steel yet. Alright. Let's pop this one side out and see how it's looking. It's a lot, well, I mean it is handle shaping, but it's a lot like X handle shaping. You can kind of get lost into it and can be shaping it for a long time. Sometimes it helps to pause and see where the progress is. Alright, I like where that's coming along. Alright, so to see what I'm seeing, I'm kind of actually trying to shape this similar to like the cross section of the middle of an axe handle, so kind of egg shaped, right? So it's going to round over at the top. It's going to be a shorter radius here, and then at the bottom it's going to be, you know, narrower. So I think we're starting to achieve that. Obviously I've only shaped this side. And then as we go towards the tip, I want to kind of thin it down a little bit there, so it's a little wider at the end of the grip. It's feeling good though. I like it. Definitely gonna have to clean the blade up a lot. It's got some epoxy smudges and some other scuffs and stuff on it, but we'll get there.
Alright, so this will be part 2. Or this has been part 2. I've got the handle done. You can see, I'm not sure why my card is discolored around here. I don't know if I heated it up a little bit too much. I did end up taking it to the belt sander. I ended up losing that footage of it. I apologize. I thought I was hitting record and I was not. Then I brought back and did some hand sanding. I really just used the belt sander to kind of, the 4x36, to just kind of like even that out and lay it down a little bit. And then I just went, did the rest by hand, so potentially maybe I heated that up a little bit too much. I don't know. It feels smooth, but I don't know why it's discolored like that. Could also just be the micarta. See that pin's maybe raised just a tiny little bit. Can't really feel it, but it's just an optical illusion. I don't know. This one doesn't look like it's raised. Well, maybe ever so slightly. Can't really feel them though. Either way, I'm happy with how these this came out. So we started with 80 grit, then went to 220, and then did 400. And that's it feels very smooth. I really don't think I'd want to go any smoother than that or any finer than that. I lose any traction. The feel of the 220 I probably actually maybe even prefer, but I like the look of the 400 better. So I think this will be good. I think I'll probably end up doing a part 3 where I sharpen it and make some kind of sheath for it. Maybe leather, maybe fire hose. We'll see. I'm not really sure yet, but I don't think the branding's left on there from the sanding and cleaning up, but it's a Cutco number 32. So for my best guess, I think these were made in the 40s or 50s, but it is stainless, so I think it should be good around the barbecue. You don't have to worry about it getting wet, like some of your traditional old hickories where they might, kind of rust up because of the high carbon steel. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think I should do for a sheath. I think leather would match the green linen micarta too, but I think the fire hose look kind of cool too. So, but I also have not played with the fire hose yet, so I'm not sure how to work with that. Alright, I'm rambling now. Thanks for watching.